Hey guys, so another video, another patch. As I said last video, the next video is gonna be about the patch. And if you haven't seen it, it was basically the last video was a speculation video on how Druid's gonna get nerfed in this patch. And yeah, as you can see, got new headphones. Or actually, these are old headphones because I brutally murdered my old headphones by slamming them on the ground and killing them in the process. But yeah, right now I'm using them till my new ones arrive. But yeah, anyway, new patch 78. Gonna skip the fixes just like always. Okay, Ranger. Ranger Spear proficiency additional physical power change from 7 to 5. Uh, Spear nerf, okay. I mean, I don't think the problem with Spear on Ranger is really just the damage. I mean, sure it is kind of, but I think it's more the backstab that actually makes it crazy good. So if they like want to nerf that, I would honestly say nerf backstab instead of this because this doesn't really do anything. But okay, so there was kind of insignificant change, I guess. Ranger's Purge Shot now removes all magical buffs and deals an additional 15 true fizz damage upon removing buffs. Okay, but there's like spell predation on Warlock, right? And it just also removes all buffs without cooldowns. You can just spam it and it just removes buffs. So I don't really see the point of this, even though it deals damage, sure, but you know, if you bring something, then you usually bring it in trios anyway. So you kind of want to remove, like, if you have the option to either remove, you know, a person's buff and then do a little bit of damage, I would rather choose removing the entire team's buff without damage. But alright. And then the cooldown from Purge Shot has been decreased to 18 seconds. Yeah. No, I don't think this is worth taking, to be honest. Unless you go for like a kind of meme or niche comp where you just completely counter buff ball, sure, maybe then. Warlock spell predation, which I just talked about, that removes the buffs or shit. I don't know. Now deals 3 dark magic damage per buff, gorged when feasting on the target's buffs. Wow, that's a cool way they said that. Okay, so basically, spell predation is it just wait? It's just so much better than Purge Shot. What the fuck? Okay, so you steal all buffs and you do damage now. Wow. The fuck is the reason? What's the point of Purge Shot then? What? Warlock's Darkness Shot now provides a plus all attribute effect. Wait, I didn't even read this before. What the fuck? A plus all? Well, for each one, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? This is insane. Okay, wow. Okay, if it is how I think it is crazy. What the fuck is that? Wait, so in solos you can just kill 5 things and you just get the 5 all? And if you don't bring like something like Dark Reflection or you don't cast a spell, I guess, then this doesn't get... Wait a minute.
As a matter of fact, we can check this right now.
Let's check Warlock. Alright, so... Here. When you deal the final blow to an enemy, 1 Darkness Shard is collected. Gain all attributes 1. And you still gain the dark magic damage bonus? What? Wait, that's insane. For each shard collect up to a maximum of 5 shards. They didn't even do anything there. What the hell? When a dark magic spell is cast, consume all collected shards. What the fuck is this? Wait, that is insane. So you actually can just kill 5 enemies. You just get plus 5 all. But even if you still want to cast it, you now get not only the 100% dark magic bonus, you also gain plus 5 will on top of that. Okay, it's not going to make it a big difference, but you gain 5 knowledge and 5 will to even support that now. What the fuck? Wait, that is crazy, is it not? That is crazy, is it not? I feel like that's fucking crazy. Alright, well, interesting, I guess. We're gonna have to see, bro. I don't know, man. We're gonna see if it actually dominates in solos. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, then Druid. I've already read through this, I'm not gonna act surprised here. But Druid's Shapeshift now is 4 stacks and a 6-second cooldown on each recharge. Druid's Shapeshift casting time has been changed from 1 to 0.5 seconds. And Druid's Thorn Barrier with change from 150 to 200 units. So I've already played, I played 3 matches yesterday. And I tried to test as much out as possible from the new changes. So I also played without the instant Shapeshift. And I played with Thorn Barrier. And not gonna lie, I already said this in my last video, but I think that the stack system and the cooldown system is bad. Why? Because it doesn't fix any of the actual problems that Druid has. Like, I tested it out yesterday. First of all, I barely felt it. Like, sure, I had it in mind, right? I had it in mind. Okay, don't do it too much, right? So I'm gonna get in trouble because I can't cast it then in my next form. But holy fuck, I I was not inconvenienced by this a single time. Only thing that this does is just it makes the through the map rushing just slower at the start of the game, which just so this entire thing just is just what do you even say to this? This is like a what do you say to the reverse thing of quality of life? What do you say to that? Is that quality of death? What do you say to that? I don't know. But yeah, I guess we got a quality of death change. But this shit does not do anything other than just make playing Druid a bit annoying. I can still jump through doors. I can still do the chicken jump. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really see much of a point there. I hope they do it the way I said it in the last video. I can just, it's just more remove red form, nerf the chicken jump stuff. But I don't. Holy fuck, my voice. But yeah, I don't think the stacks does anything except make it shitty for druids, honestly. Like, it doesn't fix the entire running away. I'm able to do it without any problems. And yeah, no. And I hope they don't bring this cooldown in, and next update they're gonna remove red form and then they nerf chicken form and then they nerf panther, bro. I do not want to see this. Surely they can do it, but then bring the cooldown out. It's just ass. Like, what? Like, it just feels AIDS to play druid like with this. It doesn't even do anything in the fight. It just kind of feels AIDS. It's kind of it. It's just kind of a small inconvenience. Yeah, but as I said, I haven't really noticed it much in the fights, to be honest. If you just keep it in mind and you don't just spam it, there's just nothing. Like, there's just no change there. Then the Druid shapeshift, I was pretty surprised. I didn't expect this. But for it to be actually viable, it has to be at least 0.25 or like a quarter of a second or 0.3 seconds. If it is like a quarter of a second or 0.3 seconds, then you can actually do the panda chicken jump, and then it would actually be useful. But yeah, I've tried it. It is significantly better because you can actually turn on people now with it, kind of. But there's still no use of it. Like, you can do the panda chicken jump if you do it like while you're in the air, while you're jumping from the top of something. But from the flat floor, you still can't do the jump, so it makes it completely useless still. And the red jump is also a bit harder with it, so there's still no point to it. I was really excited to use it because you have finally another slot that you can put something in that actually does something. But yeah, no, it's still, as I said, they would have to make it like a quarter of a second cast time for it to actually be useful. Or they just remove, if they would remove Panda Chicken Jump, which I don't want, but if they were to remove it, then yeah, there would be no point really to run the instant shift anymore. Not a really crazy one. Like, at that point, you can just pick something else. Yeah, I still think in the last video, if you want to watch it, I basically explained how I would change it, and I still think that's the best way, honestly. And then the Druid Storm Barrier with change from 150 to 200. Yeah, I actually thought they would change the height. I guess this is kind of the only problem. I never like, the only thing that would have changed about was the height. So I didn't expect the width to actually be changed. But yeah, it's pretty good. I honestly like it. It's definitely a viable thing in solos if you don't want to run 3. It's pretty good because you have 3 instead of 2 trees. You have 3 storm barriers. And yeah, they're actually pretty useful on open field now. Like, you can, if you cast 2 of them, you can actually lock people into like a small corner and anything, or block doorways and stuff a lot easier now. So I actually think W change, man. I like it. It can use more buffs, the storm barrier, but it's actually, I would say it's a decent pick now. Other than bear form. What? Bear form? I meant tree. I'm probably going to be using it for a bit. I don't know if I'll go back to 3, maybe. But Storm Barrier is just also nice in its own way. And it also, if you didn't know, it also blocks people while in the Phantomized state. So it's pretty cool for trios, but also for solos. So if there's like a Warlock that wants to run away with Phantomize, or there's like a Dreamwalking Druid, and they can't walk through Storm Barrier for some reason, I don't know why. But it blocks them still. I don't think it deals damage though. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it deals damage. The little tick damage that it does. But yeah, anyway. So overall, the shapeshift cooldown is just 8. Like, it didn't remove the entire thing. It didn't make anything better. It's really just 8 for the druid himself. But if you're just a decent druid player, you won't have to, like, it's not crazy. Like, it's not going to impact your fighting or anything all that much. And yeah, then the casting time kind of useless, because as I said, it's only if they reduce it to like a quarter of a second, it would actually be viable. So if they just play around with these small, if they would just make it 0.6 second or 0.4 seconds, it wouldn't change anything. It would still be as useless, because it just can't do the jump, you know? So yeah, and the Storm Barrier is a W change, but it could use more change. They could have made this like 250 units. This would actually make it really viable if they would have made it to 250 units, but 200 units is probably the safer option there. So I get what I mean. Sorcerer's Mana Field movement speed penalty has been removed. Sorry, I don't play Sorcerer. I don't know what Manifold is. Sorcerer. Manifold move speed penalty. This. Reduce cooldowns of all spells, but reduce spellcasting speed by 15%. You know what? I'm not gonna turn my brain on for this one. If you're a sorcerer, bro, play it or don't. I don't think this is anything crazy. Sorcerers can now remove combat, so like the thing that they can't cast a spell, you know, like an empty spell basically, that they can use stuff like a block on a crystal sword and stuff. So okay. High roller thing is on now. Oh yeah, but we can't see the rewards, of course. I mean, honestly, if we were to see it, it's probably just another PNG thing where people are just gonna be confused of what the rewards actually do, just like always. But yeah, sure, I'll take that. The battle pass is out basically. Reimplementation of the lower gear score lobbies. I really like that. Yeah, I just like it. I mean, yeah, what's there to say about it? Some background effects were improved based on the selected effect quality setting. Okay, Frost movement improved, who cares? The Crypt Center Tower, aka the Wheel. Now it's much better rewards in center area. Oh, okay, yeah, alright. The count limit for crafting utility, shut the fuck up. Crafted potion count change, shut the fuck up. Additional random layouts to the Crypt random dungeons, cool, don't care. Added a new sash item available from the tailor. If you haven't seen it, it's basically this useless piece of shit. So it's purely cosmetic. I have heard some people say it's gonna interact with the religion that you're in. But yeah, as of right now, it just glitches through armor and it just looks ass, and yeah, like I can buy it right now. You can see, where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. So yeah, it's not really anything. And it costs almost 50 coins. It's 40 coins. So there's just, don't do it, bro, honestly. Like, if you lose it, you lose it permanently as well. So it's not like you keep it forever, you know? Like, you just lose it in the raid if you have it on. And yeah, I don't know, man. This is just ass right now. I hope they're probably gonna do something with it, like, let's be real. But as of right now, I would not buy this, because look at this, bro. Like, it's not even on the thing. It just has this rough edges, and then it just goes under the armor. Cool. Yeah, not worth it right now. But yeah. Oh, there's some fixes with the whatever. But yeah, overall, I would say, okay, yeah, the range changes. This is unnecessary. This does basically nothing. I mean, sure, it does a bit, but nothing really interesting. It's not gonna affect anything. This is a good buff, but it just still not worth taking, you know. Because if you want to counter buff ball, you just bring Spell Predation from Warlock here. not per shot, honestly. Yeah, but yeah, Warlock Spellbudation buff, I think is good. It's really nice for trios probably with the buff ball counter, really good. And the Warlock Stagger Shot we're gonna have to see, but if from the sounds of it, it sounds too strong, not gonna lie, in solos at least. It sounds too strong, but we're gonna see. As I said, I only played 3 matches yesterday in the new update, and I didn't see a single Warlock. And yeah. Then the Druid changes. The cooldown, absolute L. Just I don't see a point of this. This doesn't fix, as I said, it doesn't fix anything. Like people be out here on Reddit, like, yay, woo, Druid is fixed. They finally nothing. Nothing changed about this, bro. What? Nothing changed about Druid. I can still do my door jumps just as fine. Like, woo, yay! Finally, the game's fun. Yay, the game is fun again. Whoa! Druid is finally dead, brother. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Like, this is just 8s for Druid, but at the end of the day, this does nothing. Like, all the problems are still there. Yeah, I see no reason for this. Put that shit out again, and SDF, watch my last video, and please do it this way, instead of just introducing the Kool-Aid. It's just shit. What the fuck is this? Like, it doesn't affect, like, really anything, if you just watch out a bit. And that's kind of it. Yeah. Don't see a reason. Yeah, casting time, as I said, worthless change unless it's under a quarter of a second. Storm Barrier W change. This, as I said, I have. This is probably going way too much into Sorcerer builds, which I haven't done anything because, as you saw, I was level 1 on Sorcerer, so I can't really say much about that. Cool, I guess. I don't. I mean, I personally probably wouldn't still pick it, but whatever. What do I know, bro? And the comment is cool. Yeah, and the new rank season finally I started off like a month or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. And yeah, see you in the next one.